The following program comes to you in color from Hollywood. The heart of the entertainment world. The Hollywood Palace. With your hosts, Tony Martin and Sid Charisse. Tonight, the Kim sisters, Carol Ryder and Mel Brooks, Milo and Roger, Danny Saylor, Vigilairs of the Hollywood Palace Orchestra. This portion brought to you by filter-tipped pell-mell, luxury length packaged in gold, outstanding, and they are mild. We'll return to the Hollywood Palace after a word from one of our sponsors.
People everywhere are discovering it.
That cigarette is longer.
Sure, it's the new luxury length, filter-tipped pell-mell.
Same pell-mell tobacco?
Identical. Pell-mell's famous length and a filter tip.
Tastes great.
Discover the luxury length cigarette. Filter-tipped pell-mell, packaged in gold. Outstanding.
And they are mild.
And now, from the Hollywood Palace, here are your host and hostess, Mr. and Mrs. Hollywood, Tony Martin and Sid Charisse.
When somebody loves you, it's very much like walking on a cloud. You just believe it's shabby, you'll find that life is very happy. The day you learn that walking happy gives the world a shine. So sit, keep dancing.
Keep on singing.
I keep on singing, singing, dancing, walking with your hand. Thank you.
And good evening.
Darling, you just look beautiful, beautiful in this outfit.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my miniskirt.
Yeah.
I only paid $400 for this miniskirt.
$400? That's a money skirt.
Well, that's what they're wearing, dear. And after all, we're in the Hollywood Palace. I'm making 5 changes tonight.
You certainly are. And tomorrow you'll go back to the store and make 5 exchanges. Now, let's get on with the show. Hmm? Ladies and gentlemen, Now, wait a minute, darling. Wait. These announcements with the big print, those are mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. You know, your letters are getting bigger every year. Dear, why don't you wear glasses?
I'll tell you why, because it's not proper for a host on television to wear glasses.
Dean Martin uses glasses.
Yes, one in each hand.
All right, Tony. Go ahead. Introduce the first act in large print.
No interruptions, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch a performer who left the audience breathless the last time he appeared in the Hollywood Palace. He's a performing Canadian lumberjack who goes 80 feet up in the air. And this man risks his life at every performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Saylor. One slip and it's 80 feet to the ground. Now, watch him toss out his hat and beat it to the ground. Danny Sailor, he's unbelievable. And now we have three sisters from Korea who rate among the most versatile entertainers in the business. They not only sing, but they play about 20 different instruments: saxophone, clarinet, violin, vibes, trumpet, drums, and several others. They would have played more, but you know how kids are. They hated to practice. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kim sisters.
Yes, I think I'm going out of my head over you, over you. I want you to want me. I need you so badly I can't think of anything but you, you. And I think I'm going out of my head, 'cause I can't explain the tears that I shed for you, for you. I see you each morning, but you walk past me. You don't even know I exist. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Going out of my head. This is only at the Bossa Nova. Smooth, sexy beat and swing along. Caramba, born in South Korea, not exactly Latin America. Now catch the move and say a song. Caramba.
home of his own. That's what a man works for, a home of his own. The good things of life for my children and wife start with a home of our own. When we found just the home at just the right price, I needed both money and expert advice. I got them both from my savings and loan. They helped us get a home of our own. Now the good things of life for my children and wife start in a home of our own, thanks to our savings and loan.
Now is a good time to buy a home and finance it through a savings and loan.
A few weeks ago, I went to see Tony in a nightclub, and I laughed for 20 minutes. Oh, not at Tony singing, but there was a comedian on the show who was just hilarious. He's a very dear friend, a very talented young man, and I'm delighted that he's here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Clark.
Sid, it's so good to see you again.
Well, it's nice to see you again, too, Jackie.
Sid, do you remember the first time I came to your house?
Oh, I certainly do. Why don't you tell the people all about it, huh?
Okay. Well, I worked for Tony Martin in a nightclub, and after the engagement, I wanted to get paid. So I went to the house. It was a lovely home. I rang the bell. The butler answered the door. He said to me, "Cocktails are being served in the library." I, like an idiot, ran all the way downtown. Class, did you know that every time a country in this world asks us, the United States, for foreign aid, we send them a jazz band? A little country in the Congo begged us for food. We sent them a jazz band. So they ate them. My mother warned me about this business. My mother's an old world woman. She doesn't understand show business. I had an offer to go to London, England to work at a show. I came home very excited about it. I said, "Mom, I may go to London to work." She said, "I don't care as long as they come home every night to sleep." I have a father who's retired now. My father is so bored, he has nothing to do all day long. Do you know what my father does? He goes to department stores and he makes believe he steals. But he doesn't steal. Then they catch him and he sues. I have a grandfather. Well, he's 88 years old, and he recently married a woman 84. And they spent their whole honeymoon getting out of the car. I have an uncle. He's a very enterprising man. You know what he used to do? He used to go from door to door, and he sold Webster's Unabridged Dictionary. You know the big one that costs $50? He sold it for $1 a piece. But he could do it. You see, it wasn't in alphabetical order. I have a cousin who's a real nut. Do you know what my cousin does? He calls up this woman every day, a complete stranger, and he says passionate love words to her on the phone. And the police department put a tap on the phone, and they caught him. They took him down to the police station. And before they booked him, they told him he can make one phone call. He called the same woman again. I was once once engaged to a girl to be married. She was a lovely girl. I hired a caterer to cater the wedding. I signed a contract with the caterer, telling him how many people, how many food, and so forth. Then the girl suddenly broke off her engagement to me. She married another guy. So I went back to the caterer and I said, look, the girl isn't going to marry me. The deal is off. He said, not with me. He said, you signed the contract. You're going through with it. So I walked down the aisle by myself. The choir was singing, I Love Me Truly. And my mother, she was crying. I said, Mom, what are you crying about? She said, I'm losing a son, but I'm gaining nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to this time tell you a very tender and unusual story. It's about a little boy of 9 years old whose father and mother were very, very ill. The doctor bills weren't paid, the rent wasn't paid, there was no food in the house, and the little boy was very hungry. And one day, this bright little boy of 9 years old sat down and he wrote a letter. He wrote, Dear guardian angel, my mother and father are very, very sick. There's not too much to eat in the refrigerator. The landlord was here yesterday. The doctor comes every day. You know I have no money. I wonder if you can do me a favor. I wonder if you can send me $100. He very neatly folded the letter, he put it in an envelope, and he addressed it to the guardian angel, address in heaven, and he put it in the nearest mailbox. The postmaster in that city got the letter and thought it was an important one, so he sent it to Washington, D.C. When the postmaster general in Washington, D.C. read the letter, he felt so sorry for the little boy that out of his own personal funds, he sent the little boy a $5 bill. And when the little boy received the $5, he sat down and wrote another letter. He wrote, Dear guardian angel, thanks a lot for sending me the $100. But next time you send me money, don't send it through Washington because they took off $95 in taxes.
Friend, Sid's gonna dance for you this evening in a number that was especially arranged and choreographed for the Hollywood Palace. She portrays a geisha girl, and I'd like you to take particular notice of her striking oriental costume. It's very colorful. I don't want to tell you where she got it, but the lining of one of my suits is missing. Well, here she is to dance for you, the glorious Charisse. Now you know why I have a yen for her. Sid, that was just sensationally and lovely done.
Thank you, dear, but would you please read the next introduction for me with a lot of breath?
But you see, this introduction is in the small print, you see?
Use your glasses.
Well, now, friends, we'll be right back with the celebrated American magicians, Milo and Rogers, Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks, and lots more in the Hollywood Palace. Where'd everybody go?
What gives Tarryton the taste worth fighting for? Worth fighting for. The bright, inviting taste worth fighting for. Worth fighting for. Tarryton's got a charcoal tip and it's got a white one too. Together they improve that great tobacco taste for you.
Us Tarryton smokers would rather fight
then switch.
Join the unswitchable smoke Tarryton.
Stay tuned for lots more in the Hollywood Palace.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are those two American magicians who've become famous all over the world. Just returned from a tour of the Far East, including a command performance for the King and Queen of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, Milo and Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Milo. Thousands of people throughout the country have asked me if these jewels are genuine. I have to confess, they're all a fake, except this big one in the middle.
I lost my head in San Francisco. I ain't got nobody. Hey, Milo, what are you doing there? Huh? What are you doing? That gives me a headache when you do that. And besides, hey, you know, Milo, what I'd like to do now? I'd like to play a trumpet solo of the Blue Danube. Now, if you give me my trumpet and place it in my mouth, please. Thank you.
I always knew Roger was full of hot air. In fact, that isn't his real name. His real name is Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama. He's from the southern part of Arabia. Anyway, he'll do anything to get ahead in the world. Just anything. I'll show you what I mean. Roger, come out here and take a bow.
I should part my hair on the right or on the left. Milo, hey, if you'd get my head back on my shoulders, I'd really like that, because this is an awfully funny way to have to be. And Milo, would you hurry up, please, and do that for me? Okay.
And now, my favorite Martin, singing a beautiful new song from the Sand Pebbles, Tony Martin.
Saw you smiling as if I could forget, and we were lovers the moment that we met, and we would wander, content to wander through the golden summer with nothing to forget. And we were happy that moment in our lives, and through my sadness that happiness survives. And I'll remember as the years go by till the day I die that we were lovers.
Friends, that's the theme song of the motion picture Sand Pebbles. And here's another lovely song from a very beautiful film and one of the favorites for this year's Academy Award. Maestro?
Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. Stay free when no walls divide you. You're free as a roaring tide, so there's no need to hide.
life is worth living, but only worth living 'cause you're born free. Born free as the wind blows, as green as the grass grows. Each time you look at a star, stay free when no walls divide you. You're free as a rubbing tide, so there's no need to
Irregularity, huh? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I suppose you know all about laxatives. You don't know there are many kinds? Oh, well, there are. Stimulants like the candy types, bulk types, lubricants like mineral oil. But what do you think doctors recommend most often? None of those. The one laxative doctors recommend most often is milk of magnesia. Yes, milk of magnesia. Doctors say it's thorough yet gentle. That's why you can count on Phillips milk of magnesia when you suffer from irregularity. Phillips works, but so gently, it sets the problem straight without upsetting you. So if I were you, I'd get Phillips milk of magnesia, because Phillips is thorough. Phillips is gentle. And Phillips is the kind of laxative doctors recommend most often.
That makes sense.
Well, it's really my pleasure now to welcome back two great humorists who have become big favorites in the Hollywood Palace. They come in from New York, and they're here with the latest news from Madison Avenue. Friends, Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a recent magazine article, it was stated that the advertising agencies are taking over the world. Well, tonight, a member of one of the big new advertising agencies, the LMNOP Company, is here with us to discuss his field. Ladies and gentlemen, the dynamic, the vibrant, from the LMNOP agency, Mr. Warren Bland. Welcome, Mr. Bland.
How do you do? It's a pleasure to be here on the Hollywood Palace.
Hollywood Palace, it's pronounced.
In advertising, it's Palace.
I see. Sir, you're from the LMNOP agency. What does LMNOP stand for?
Well, they are the founders of our company, Lathrop, McCann, Nielsen, Oscar, and Peterson.
I see. Are all of these gentlemen still with the firm at the present time?
Everyone excepting Lathrop. He's gone west.
Went to California?
No further than that, he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. By the way, sir, are you in pain?
No, I'm not in pain at all.
Well, you're gritting your teeth. Your teeth are clenched.
Oh, it's just the way we speak in advertising. We like to keep our teeth clenched to protect our origins.
I see.
Yes.
In other words, this isn't your natural speech.
Oh, no, my natural speech is...
Well, what does that sound like?
Well, a little like this. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I see.
We don't like to talk like that in advertising.
I see. In advertising, you want more or less straight. By the way, sir, Lathrop, I believe, was a young man, if I remember correctly. What happened to him?
Yes, a tragic accident. He was visiting one of our big cigarette plants. We have some big cigarette clients, and he got too close to one of the giant processing machines. His tie got caught in a roller.
Oh, dear.
He was pulled into the machine and killed, boxed, and packaged before we could get to him.
He really was...
Yes, that poor man, it was a semi-tragic accident.
Why do you call it semi-tragic?
Well, nobody really liked Mr. Yes, you know, some people get behind their product, Lathrop jump right into it. Some of you people out there may have smoked a little of Lathrop. We don't...
I imagine, was he a family man?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful family.
Must have been a big shock to his family.
Yeah, she was grief-struck.
His wife?
Yes, we gave her the news on the golf course. She could barely finish the game.
You mean Mrs. Lathrop actually went through with her game?
Oh, the woman was born in Connecticut.
So?
Connecticut, well, you don't let your gang down. I mean, she was playing with Puff and Muzz and Miss and Pip and Pop. You don't let them down. No,
no, I see. Yes, there are stoics, these Connecticut
They'd kick her out of Connecticut if she didn't finish.
Sir, by the way, what was the name of that cigarette that Mr. Lathrop
Well, it's a brand new cigarette. It's not on the market yet. We're going to call it Boy Dancers.
Boy Dancers?
Yes, you know, light and airy to give the illusion of a light and airy smoke. Boy Dancers.
I see. Is it a mentholated cigarette?
Oh, there's more than a hint of mint in Boy Dancers.
Sir, are you at the present time married?
Oh, yes. I married the former Mrs. Lathrop.
Mrs. Lathrop?
Yes,
oh, really?
Yes, I got his job, his wife, and his cufflinks. Yeah, the only thing that doesn't work really is his wife.
Sir, do you have any children?
Oh, we have 6 beautiful children.
Where do you live?
Blonde beauties. Yes.
Where do you live now, sir?
In Connecticut.
What town?
Right in the town of Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Oh, yeah, very exclusive community.
Really?
Very restricted. No children allowed.
You have your children with you, don't you?
Oh, no. They're living in Hartford.
What are they doing there?
They're living with a nice Italian family. People who like children. We don't care for children much. They're very little. They have no buying power, and you can't communicate with them.
I see. So they grow up and not let them back
when
in.
they get big, we'll let them in again.
I see. Sir, what are some of the big clients you handle without mentioning the products?
Oh, we handle station wagons, mayonnaise, white bread, and West Germany.
What could you possibly do for West Germany?
Well, we're trying to change their image.
How do you do that?
Well, we're going to have West Germany throw a big party for a rabbi.
Is that...
Trying square things, you know?
Have you, is the party on now?
No, we can't get a rabbi. The best we could get is Georgie Jessel.
Well, he's not exactly a rabbi, sir. He's not exactly a rabbi.
He's as close you can get to one.
Sir, how long have you been with the agency now?
Oh, 22, 23 years.
Now, I understand when you lose favor with an agency, they're very delicate how they let you go.
Yes.
How do they fire you?
Very subtly. You come in one morning and your desk is on fire. They're hinting.
Fire, you're fired.
Subliminally, they're telling you flames.
They're always very delicate about how they put it.
Yeah, of course, they may start a vicious whispering campaign, too. That's terrible.
How do they do that?
Somebody comes up to you, whispers in your ear, get out of here or we'll kill you.
Oh, I see. Sir, advertising agencies have been very big in politics lately.
Yes.
Have you handled any...
We handled the last presidential election.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who did you handle?
Goldwater.
Oh, didn't do too well there.
No, we also handled Lyndon B. Johnson. We did pretty good with him.
He took both sides.
We try to straddle fences as much as we can.
I see. Sir, what is the philosophy of the LMNOP agency?
Well, you try to get 2 clients that can work together, hand in glove, 2 sponsors that will cohesively help each other.
Well, could you give us a for instance?
Well, for instance, we have an automotive company, we have a cemetery. Boom, right?
One last question, if we may. What is the goal of all advertising?
Well, we're trying to help the American people get the 3 basic things that they will need and have to make them happy.
In other words, food, clothing, and shelter.
No, sir. Deodorants, detergents, and hairspray.
Yes.
That's a bounceberry. Go ahead. Bounce it. Bounce it. Ever see such a little bundle of energy? You may know it as a cranberry. It's supercharged with tangy, sweet juice. bottled up inside every pound of cranberries, there's 40% more fruit juice than in a pound of oranges. At Ocean Spray, we liberate this pent-up juice to make Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice Cocktail for the 8 million people who are crazy about it. Go ahead, try it. To your health. Doesn't it have a bright, fresh, fruity, different taste? A taste with a bounce to it? Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice Cocktail. The drink with a bounce.
Sid, darling, do you mind if I tell the folks to watch for you in your new Paramount picture, Maroc 7?
Well, not at all, dear. That's very nice of you.
You know, I've never seen you look more beautiful. No. And I'm not at all upset about the cost of all your new gowns.
Well, I do have to keep up appearances. After all, I am married to one of the best-dressed men in the world.
That's true. In the field of fashion, I cover the mainstream.
Both. Look for him on the cover of Field and Stream.
Thanks a lot. You see, that's what happens when you're married to a movie star. When your wife decides that she should wear the pants, when she puts you down each time she gets the chance, then, my friends, it's clear the honeymoon is over, and you better search for some romance.
When your husband doesn't touch your best dessert.
Spat.
When you find that purple lipstick on the shirt.
Yeah.
Then, my dear, it's clear the honeymoon is over, and you'd better be on the alert.
Time you saw your old trusty lawyer, ask him whether you should find another nest of feathers.
Oh, well, all right, Tony. If you're so anxious to leave.
I'm not that anxious.
Go right ahead. But don't forget, in California, there's a little thing called community property.
Say it again.
Community property.
Okay, you get the Rolls Royce.
Good.
But remember, the hair dryer is mine.
He says darling, and he means another day.
When your wife refers to you as what's his name,
there's the clue for you, the honeymoon is over, and you may as well
play the scene out, make your exit, reach the climax, pull the curtain, pack up, move out.
Tony!
What? Huh?
What time is it, darling?
The time? Why, it's nearly 10:30. The show is almost over.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you better get back to the dressing room. You know how long it takes to get that leg makeup off?
I'm not wearing any leg makeup.
Not yours. Mine. Wait a minute, will you please, Mitch? Wait a minute. Don't forget next week, folks, to watch when your Hollywood Palace host will be Milton Berle.
Good night, everybody.
Don't you just love push buttons? They sure make life a lot easier. You push a button, and the oven cleans itself. Push a button, and the dishes get clean in no time. And now, push button floor care is here. New from Johnson Wax. It's Pronto. Pronto, world's fastest way to do a floor. Pronto cleans, shines, dries in 5 minutes. Pronto is a new kind of cleaner wax, concentrated in a unique push-button foam. Foam that spreads around nice and easy. Foam that picks up the dirt, so it rinses away. Foam that dries to a bright wax shine so fast, you can use your kitchen again in just 5 minutes. That's right, just 5 minutes. It's the world's fastest way to do a floor. Push-button floor care. Try it. Pronto. It cleans, shines, dries in 5 minutes.
you by Phillips Milk of Magnesia, the kind of laxative doctors recommend. Phillips Milk of Magnesia, also in mint-flavored form. And by new Pronto push-button floor care, world's fastest way to do a floor. Pronto cleans, shines, dries in 5 minutes. This is Dick Dufeld speaking. Don't forget next week at the Hollywood Palace, the Dunhill, Marilyn King, Willie Mays, Julie Pearsall, Prasanna Rao, Buddy Rich and his band, Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, the Royal Quartet, Maury Wills, and your host,